Hey there, YouTube. Welcome to Variety and Errors, and happy Friday. Hopefully, your week didn't take as long as mine did. And hopefully, you found some really good stuff in your pocket change searches. Stuff worth value, stuff worth, well, at least that's collectible. But let's get to some bill searching, see if we can find some stuff in my pocket change. Looks like it's mostly like ones and fives and stuff this time around. See if we can find anything. Anywho, let's start with a 2013 $5 note. So one of the redesigned ones post kind of the early 2000s. First off, nothing really jumping out in the serial number. Everything seems to be printed pretty straightforward. You know, they really only just enhanced some graphics and changed some anti-counterfeiting stuff. So nothing major on the fives that's, differentiates them from previous series. This one's got a tear in it. Overall decent value, a little bit of you can see some of the serial number from the front through the paper, but it's not dramatic enough to be collectible. Okay, a little date note. Not a birthday note. I know birthday notes are way more sought after, of course, but date notes can be quite collectible. You know, this one, 1734, this is some important things happened through the early 1700s, especially in American history, so more apropos to searching Federal Reserve notes that are U.S. banknotes. But I'll look up specifics on if anything happened on August 30th of 1734 in American history or global history and put it in the description box. But things to keep an eye out for would be date notes. If it was like August 30th, 1994, somebody's probably born on that day. Or we know many people are, but somebody you know. Outside of that, this one has a little bit of shifting in the seals, so that's a little bit of a shift in the second printing, but it's in appropriate position. Kind of folded up, somebody folded up and threw it in their wallet or whatever. I mean, I had it in my wallet as well, but I didn't fold it up. Outside of that, I mean, it is a date note. I'll hold on to it, so at least we came across a small find. Series 2013 $10 note, so also a newer 10. This one's a little bit shifted up as far as the margin or borders are concerned. But nothing really crazy yet. Serial number, nothing collectible there. I like the enhanced portrait of Hamilton there, as well as the U.S. Treasury on the back. If you've never taken a tour or gone to the Mint or any of those places, you should definitely do so. Our coin-op group, as well as Variety and Errors, the channel here, and the website, and those that are members on our website, we're all going to be going on a trip to a couple different places. So go to Variety and Errors, and on the main screen you can subscribe to our newsletter, and you'll get information on that trip that's not for a couple of months. We're ironically going in August. So if you'd like to join and you're on the East Coast, we have that happening. And then later on in the year, we're going to be doing one on the West Coast. Nice TRINARY note. I wish this 8 in the middle here was another 2. That would be awesome to have, or 1. But 1s, 2s, and 8s. It's good repetition in it. A little bit of that age-old over-ink on that third digit. So it being a TRINARY and having the over-ink on both serial numbers here, I'm going to hold on to it, albeit I wouldn't have if it was just the over-ink. But pretty cool. J is, of course, Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City, Missouri. 2013 bill. Definitely has been wet, you can tell from the wrinkling in the bill. So a lot of this over ink like here and throughout the bill would be a result post becoming wet. So same deal here, you can tell from the feel of it, or well, I can tell rather, but when they invent the ability for you to, smell-o-vision or whatever, then you'll be able to tell as well. Nothing here. Sometimes you'll have issues with ink and stuff around the Great Seal, but not in the case here. Lots of transfer ink here. You can tell that, basically when they sit together in a stack, that's what this is. So this stuff here, clearly, as you can see, it's portions of the word 1 on the back of the bill. But when they were freshly printed and sitting atop one another, sometimes ink is transferred across, so you can tell that's what that's from. Little bit of shifting in the second printing here, but not enough. If this was overlapping any of this other graphics here, that would be collectible. We have a little bit of ink issues around the series date, but once again, not really major. Nothing in the serial numbers. Lots of 2013s. Those are probably the most prevalent that we'll come across in pocket change searches, as you know. But 2017s are speckled in, and now that I say that, we got a 2001 series, but this one is really getting close to the end of its life. As you know, ones aren't really... They don't really last too long since they're used more readily than other denominations of bills. But as you can see, there's nothing different about this one than other ones. We got a good spread of stuff. Here's a 2017 $1 note. Only difference is the change in signature down here. Aside from that, same dealio. Of course, it's in a lot better condition. 2013. Probably the best condition one so far, regardless of the fold. We got over here just some folds and stuff. 2009. So we had a really good spread of bills. Normally, whenever we go through money and stuff, if you watch my other videos, then you'll see that generally we see about 90% 2013 $1 notes. So I'm glad we at least got a spread of stuff, since there is different varieties and errors in different series dates. If you want to know kind of a more comprehensive list of stuff to look for on ones, you can go to varietyerrors.com or check out my other videos if they interest you. It's kind of cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but it's not a broken ladder, because a broken ladder would be individual digits. They wouldn't have repetitious digits like this serial number here. Nothing major so far. I mean, we got 2 little finds, which we'll show at the end of the video. Last few were all 2013. Nothing's jumped out. They're good old $1 bills, so I mean, hey, I can get a sandwich later or something. Nothing too hardy yet. Last bill, nice and folded up and creased up. Nothing on the back there. So let's look at what we did find in our bill search for this lovely Friday. On the top here, we have a nice date note, August 30th, 1734. Of course, I would have rather it have been a birthday note. That would have been a little more collectible, possibly had a little value to someone that had either them or a relative, friend, whatever, that has a birthday on that day. But more importantly, I think the better find is our trinary here. That's very close to a binary note, but of course a trinary. It's more collectible than valuable, so I don't think we found anything with major improvement on its face value or anything like that. But for a collectability factor, I'm going to hold on to both these bills. They are just a $1 and $5 bill out of pocket change, but hopefully your hunt through your pocket change for profit had more success than this one. But hey, I'll take a couple finds rather than nothing, and we'll do another search through pocket change in the next day or two, so keep an eye out for that video. Let me know in the comments below what you have come across, and we'll learn a little bit from each other in the comments as we discuss this wonderful hobby of currency collecting. Thanks for coming to the video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.